Hello, my fiery friends. Welcome to another Authors for Some Fiery Fun stream. I'm your host, the Infernoman here, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you are at. So as you can hear from my voice, I'm still in recovery mode for being sick earlier this week. So again, do apologize that we were unable to get the live stream off on Wednesday. I just was feeling absolutely miserable. No, again, well, I'm not 100% right now. I'm going to see if we can try to at least get off what I can for this stream as much as I can. Oh, Sneaky Toilet, hello. How you doing, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us today. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. So, despite me again not feeling 100%, we are still going to try to see if we can make this go off today because again, I'm itching to do this deck. What deck are we playing today? Well, I'm glad you asked. So without further ado, let's just jump to it right now and show you exactly what we're going to be talking about. Let's see, I also see on the chat here, Slim Victoriano. Hello, my fire friend. Thanks again for joining us today. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. So, excuse me, everybody. If I'm going to be coughing a lot, just do what you can to excuse that. I'll try to get through this stream as best as I can with the next couple hours. But otherwise, join me today in the Brawl format for a deck that is based around the OG of Toughness Matters. Doran here for our Toughness Matters that is grown tough. So, for those of you that are new to this, as always, we'll go over, again, every single card as best we can. We'll cover the stats of the deck first off, then we'll play as many matches as we can with a budget version of the deck first off, and then after that, we'll then show you an upgrade of the deck if you do like what the deck is trying to do, and see how much more fun we can have with that. So you toilet, hopefully you're recovering well, my good man. I'm doing what I can. I've already medicated myself before I started the stream, so my tongue right now feels like disgustingly coated with all that stuff. But despite that, I know the show must go on, everyone. I'm just going to warn you right now with the deck tech that I've been putting together. I'll just say right now, my voice is going to be all over the place for the next deck tech. You'll hear me sound perfectly fine for like one part of it, and the other part's going to sound really, really bad. But still, we'll do what we can. Then Splendid, good afternoon, my fire friend. Wait, let's still go. Well, I realize now it's a good morning in my area for like 5 more minutes. But anyway, thanks again for joining us today. Having a wonderful day wherever you're at. So, any case, we're going to be focusing on Doran here, but before we do, let's talk about the stats of the deck first. Long-time viewers of the channel know how we do it. We got to talk about the stats of the deck before we dive right in. So, Grown Tough here is the name of our deck. We're going to be playing with Abzan colors of white, black, and green. Average mana curve will be about 2.6, and we'll be rocking a total of 40 creatures in the deck. That actually is quite a bit for us. We'll be rocking 11 instants, 9 sorceries, 10 artifacts, 8 enchantments, a single planeswalker, and 29 lands. Land count does look a little low, but again, we are going to be utilizing a lot of modals for this deck. So, as far as how the deck is meant to work, excuse me. So we'll be utilizing here Doran, Besieged by Time. So Doran, Besieged by Time, really cool from Lorwyn Eclipse. Treefolk Druid here. And he's a 0/5 that says each creature spell you cast with a toughness greater than its power will be 1 less to cast. So we get a nice little discount on him, which is sweet. And anytime whenever a creature we control attacks or blocks, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the difference between the power and the toughness. Now I know, for example, the math there sounds a little complicated, but it actually is really easy. So for example, if Doran here were to swing, he will get a +5/+5 because the difference between 0 power and 5 power is, well, 5. So that's mostly how it's going to look. What's nice about his power is every creature will get this ability. So if we say we swing in with like 2, 3 creatures, each one of them will trigger off with Doran. So that's actually pretty nice for us to make sure we can get some good swings in and make sure, again, with the toughness that we have higher than our attack power, that means usually most opponents will not have a chance to actually handle what we're throwing at them. So this should be a pretty sweet one for us today. So with Doran here, we want to just focus on Toughness Matter. So this is going to be retreading some of the similar ground. If you saw my video a couple months ago when we did what was that? We did another Toughness Matters deck in like May, I think. Someone could jog my memory. But yeah, we did one around one of the commanders that was on was it Tarkir Dragonstorm? So this is going to be similar to that. There'll be some small variances because a handful of cards have dropped between then and now. So we'll have some new stuff added to bring a little bit more breathing new life into this archetype. But starting at the top here, we'll start with Armored Armadillo, 0/4, Ward 1, so decent protection. Has another ability where it can pump itself up if we need to in a pinch. Market Gnome here, 0/3. When it dies, you gain 1 life and draw a card. If this card is exiled while you're crafting, you also gain 1 life and draw a card. We don't really need to craft, but again, nice little bonus there. Requisition Raid will be our artifact and enchantment aid, or you can use its spree ability to put +1/+1 counters on any creature, on any amount of creatures we want. So this can be a nice way to give our team a little bit more backbone. Restoration Magic here. So for this, you could scale it up to give any one of our creatures hexproof and indestructible, and then of course we can max it out if we want to give our whole team that if we need to in a pinch, and the life gain is also a nice bonus. Annihilating Glare, we sacrifice either an artifact or a creature or pay the full price to destroy a creature or planeswalker. Barrier of Bones, Skeleton Wall Defender, when it enters, you surveil 1. Bone Shards, you either sacrifice a creature or discard a card to destroy a creature or planeswalker. Eaten Alive here is going to help us again to exile a creature or planeswalker, or by paying the full price for it. Urborg Repossession here. Bring back a creature card from our graveyard to our hand. If you kick it for 2 more mana, you can bring back 2 cards for only 3 mana, which is a pretty good deal. Arboreal Grazer here. Sloth Beast, 0/3 with reach. Actually doesn't have defenders, so you can't swing with it once we have Doran on, so that can be a nice little attacker. Also, it just puts down an extra land from our hand to our battlefield. Saruli Caretaker here. It has a defender. You tap one of your other creatures to make it a mana dork. Turtle Duck here, which is absolutely cute, by the way. Little Turtle Bird, 0/4. However, you can pay 3 to give it Power 4 and Trample until end of turn. Revitalizing Repast here. +1/+1 counter on a creature and give it indestructible, or it could be a tap land in a pinch. Walking Bulwark here is actually one of our key cards that we really do want to have out as soon as we can. So if we can't get Doran to do its thing, Walking Bulwark here will do a lot of good with what it does. It's a simple little 1 mana 0/3 golem with defender. However, for 2 mana, it can give one of your creatures with defender haste, and it can attack as though it doesn't have defender. So this can actually be a really sweet card for us at any point in the game to give any one of our creatures haste and also be able to start swinging for some damage. In the 2-drop slot here, we have Dawnbringer Cleric. You can either pick to gain life, destroy an enchantment, or exile a card as a 1/4. Battle Menu here is actually a pretty sweet card for us that's new to this style of deck. Make it either a 2/2 Knight token, give one of your creatures 0+4 toughness. You can destroy a creature with power 4 or greater, or gain 4 life, whatever you need. Sorry, everyone. Ugh, that one actually hurt. Okay. Doing what I can to just push through this, everybody. Giant Ox here. So this is going to be a 0/6. Although we don't have any vehicles in the deck, a 0/6 can swing pretty heavily once Doran hits the battlefield. Razorgrass Ambush here can either be a land in a pinch, or you can just use it to do 3 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. Sedgery Shelter here can also give one of our creatures protection for the color of our choice, or make it a tap land. The Birth of Meletis here. 3-1 for this sweet little card here. 2 mana Enchantment Saga. Take out a basic plains. Part 2, make a wall that's a 0/4. And 3, gain 2 life. Daxos here. So although its asterisk part is going to be an 2 asterisk, its toughness will be equal to the devotion of white. Once we start getting some white cards out, the toughness will go up for this, and this will definitely be a much more stronger value for us. But realistically, we want this for the life gain to help us stabilize. Jasper, how you doing today, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us today. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Again, please excuse that my voice is not 100%, but again, I still wanted to get this stream off, so we're going to push through anyway. But I still appreciate you doing that. Screen lagging? Ooh. Oh no. Okay, well, just hang in there, my fire friend. I know my internet right now is also probably not 100%, but hang in there. Don't worry. We'll still do what we can, and I'll still try to push through. But I still appreciate you still watching just the same. Hopefully it'll get resolved naturally, but I'll just still have to monitor the frame rate and the live stream's quality. So just keep an eye on that for everyone. Okay, continuing on. Deadly Dispute here. Sacrifice a creature or an artifact and then draw some cards and then make a treasure. Fanatical Offering will do the same thing. However, you create a map token. Sheoldred's Edict here, so then you can use this to either sacrifice a non-token creature, forcing our opponent to do that, a creature that's also a token, or a planeswalker, so this is a nice Edict effect. Archer's Parapet here, a really nice wall for us, so this is a 0/5. You can use it if you do gum up the board to just start making our opponent lose 1 life. Assault Formation is also one of our key cards for this deck. So Assault Formation here allows us to do combat damage and assign it based on toughness rather than its power. So for our creatures that are not defenders, this can be really sweet for us. However, once we then utilize its other abilities, then we can really go nuts with this, because then defenders can attack as if they don't have defender. Fortified Vine Wall here is 0/2. Nothing super crazy, but allows us to dig 6 cards deep to get out a land. Great Forest Druid here from Lorwyn itself, 0/4, and then it's one of our mana dorks. Mass Vandal here, it's a 1/3. It's a changeling, so it's an honorary creature that's a tree folk, but also could be good for anything else. When it enters, exile a creature from your graveyard, and then uses this graveyard to exile an artifact or enchantment an opponent has. Rampant Growth here is going to be for ramping out lands for us. We'll use Sylvan Caryatid here, Defender and Hexproof, then be another cool mana dork. Tangle Hedron could also be a mana dork for us, but again, it could also be a land in a pinch. Terror Asunder for artifact and enchantment hate, or you can then kick it to do any non-land permanent. Tower Defense could be a really nice little sneaky way to get some extra damage in. Once we trigger off Doran's ability here, creatures we control will get +0/+5 and reach until end of turn. Wall of Blossom here is 0/4, and then when it enters, just draw a card. Arcane Signet, of course, because we're a multicolor deck, so it's a staple. Poo Poo UFO, a construct alien here. It's a 0/4. Use this to either put more lands onto the battlefield or just make its base power into, based upon the amount of towns we have. Now, obviously, we don't have towns in the deck, but we realistically just want to swing with this in the air once we can have Doran hit the battlefield. In a 3-drop slot, we have Moonlit Lamenter here, a Trifo Cleric. It enters with -1/-1 counters on it. However, you can remove a counter to simply just draw a card. Boggart Trawler here, well, it doesn't really synergize with the game plan. We just use this again for Graveyard Hate, but also because it's a land in a pinch. Jasper? Yep. Yeah, the buffering. Yeah, sorry about that, my friar friend. But I still appreciate you hanging in there. If it is too much for you, I mean, you can always just come back once we get the replay up. Once I'm done with the stream. But again, hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. I'll do what I can to see what I can monitor to make sure it's hopefully going to be okay. And let me know again if the stream has any quality issues, everybody. We'll do what we can to manage it, but right now my brain is just, it just feels like mashed potatoes. I don't know if that's actually makes sense to anybody, but hopefully, again, you guys get the idea. Moving on, we also are going to utilize here Catapult Falter, 1/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures with different toughness powers, then you could transform the creature into a 2/6. This could actually be a nice little win con for us. So once this transforms into Catapult Captain, you can then pay 3, sacrifice another creature, and then the opponent will lose life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. So this can be a nice way to close out the game once we're gumming out the board and we just need to finish off our opponent. Gnarlbark Elm here, a 3/4, enters with 2 -1/-1 counters for 3 mana. Remove 2 counters from the creature to give a creature -2/-2 until end of turn at sorcery speed. Skullport Merchant here, when this enters, make a treasure token. Pay 2 and then sacrifice a creature or a treasure to draw a card. Venomous Changeling here, so it's another card that can be any creature we want it to be, but it's a 1/3 at bare minimum, and it also has Death Touch. Cry the Carnarium can be really good against more of the lower go wide decks out there, giving all creatures -2/-2 until end of turn, and they exile all creatures from all graveyards that were put in there from the battlefield this turn. So this is a really nice card for us, and goes well with our Toughness Matters plan, because most of our creatures will not die to this. So really nice for us to kind of just get stuff out of the way. Bridgework Battle here, either it's a land, or you can use it as a fight spell, giving one of our creatures +2/+2, and then you can take something out. Chomping Changeling here, although it doesn't have a huge amount of toughness, it's still a 1/2, and it's a changeling that can destroy an artifact or an enchantment, so still works for the deck. Clifftop Lookout here, another card that's not really huge, but it's a 1/2 here, Frog Scout. It just helps us enter and then pulls out another land for us to put onto the battlefield. Garruk's Uprising here can be a really sweet card for us, and another way we can push through extra damage. So the way this card works is creatures we control have trample, and that's the main reason why we want this card. Anytime we swing with it, if we have creatures with power 4 or greater enter, we can draw a card. But realistically, once we start pushing this with Doran out, this can really kind of make sure we can push through massive damage here. Jasper also saying Happy New Year, by the way. Oh yeah, that's right. Happy New Year to those that celebrate also Lunar New Year. For those that do celebrate, I believe it's the year of the horse. So yeah, Happy New Year on that. And thanks again for bringing that up. Again, the Sprigs here, so this is going to be a sorcery that allows us to dig out a basic land and put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. If we control 7 or more lands, we get to create a Tree Folk token for us, which is a 3/4. So nice for us overall. Indulgent Patrician here is a 1/4 Vampire Noble with Flying and Lifelink. If we gain 3 or more life in a turn, we can make our opponent lose 3 life. If this gets pumped by Doran, that's actually kind of triggers off on itself, which is sweet. Huatli the Sun's Heart is our only planeswalker in the deck, but it also works well. Each combat we control, we can then assign combat damage based upon toughness rather than power. So again, a nice way to kind of start buffing up our team. You can take it down if you need to, then give yourself some extra life for stabilizing. Strength of the Harvest here. Enchanted creature will get +1/+1 for each creature and or enchantment we control, or it can be a tap land. Abzan Banner, so we are Abzan colors, so it's a perfect one for us. Tap for any one of the 3 Abzan colors, or sacrifice it later on to draw a card. Magic Pot here is a 1/4 Goblin Construct. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Hold on one second, everybody. Oh, that one really hurt also. Ooh, jeez. I'm going to try, everyone. We're going to try to see if we can push through this. We're going to get there. We will get this stream to finish off. All right, going on to the 4-drop slot, we have Hakoda Selfless Commander here. Human Warrior Ally with the 3/5. He has Vigilance. Realistically, while this doesn't work with our deck too much because we don't have ally spells per se, still, we can sacrifice Hakoda here to use him as a protection spell, giving all of our creatures indestructible, an extra +0/+5. So it'd be good for us once Doran hits the field. Thoughtweft Imbuer here, Kithkin Advisor, 0/5. Whenever a creature we control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of Kithkin we control. So again, we don't have really that many Kithkin in the deck, but again, it's a 0/5, so that's why we threw it into the deck. Witch Enchanter here doesn't really work with the deck per se, but again, it can either be a land, and we use it again for more artifact and enchantment hate. Fell the Profane, use it for spot removal to take out creatures or planeswalkers, or it can be a land. Bedrock Tortoise here. During our turn, creatures we control have hexproof, so it's a nice way to protect our game plan. It's a 0/6, which is great stats for our deck. And again, same thing. Each creature we control with toughness greater than its power can assign damage based upon its toughness rather than power. So you notice we have a lot of these cards in the deck, and we want to make sure we have as much redundancy because we want to make sure we are consistent with our game plan. Dormant Grove here, 4 mana enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature we control. If we control a creature with toughness 6 or greater, we transform it into a gnarled Grove Strider, giving all of our creatures vigilance. Let's see, Jasper. Yeah, my mom's and her animal is horse. Okay, well, that's good to hear. The screen is no more lagging. Yay, that's good. I'm so happy to hear that. So hopefully we can stay non-lagging at least for the remainder of the stream. So cross your fingers, everyone, and hopefully we can just give some good vibes for this. Moving on, we have Reaping Willow, 3/6 Treefolk Cleric, has lifelink. It enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. However, you can remove the counters and then bring back a creature card with a mana value of 3 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. Sorcery speed, but still good for us to reuse something. Ancient Lumber Knot here, 4 mana 1/4. The same thing, each creature we control with toughness greater than its power will then assign combat damage based upon that toughness. Binding of the Old Gods are a card that I absolutely love. Destroy a non-land permanent on part 1. Part 2, dig out a forest card and put it onto the battlefield. Part 3, all of our creatures gain Death Touch until end of turn. Genova Ancient Calamity here. Another cool brand new card for the deck and its theme. It's a 1/5 alien, and it says, at the beginning of combat, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Genova's power on up to one other target creature. The creature becomes a mutant. If the mutant creature you control dies, we then draw cards equal to its power. So this can be actually a really good way to then refuel if, say, we pump up with one of our creatures with Doran here, and if it ends up dying. Survey Mechan here, 4 mana 1/3 robot, has flying and has hexproof, and it says we sacrifice the creature for 10 mana, but there is a way to get around that. If we do sacrifice it, 3 damage to any target, gain 3 life, and then we can draw 3 cards. The ability, however, will be X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands we control. So this is perfect for any kind of great commander deck like ours. So this will be super cheap once we actually get the game plan going. 5-drop slot here, Slumbering Walker. We saw this card if you saw the last live stream, so it's a giant warrior, but works perfectly with the deck. Xers, hold on. Ugh, that was gross. At the beginning of end step, we can then remove a counter from it and then bring back a creature card with power 2 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. That is actually a really good one for our deck. Since most of our cards are like 0 power to like 2 power, this is going to be a great way to get back one of our higher power cards for a cheaper cost. Blighted Blackhorn here, 3/7 Treefolk Warlock. When it enters or attacks, you can Blight 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 1 life. So with the Blight, we ideally want to put that, say, on something like Slumbering Walker so we can keep using its ability to then recur more of our stuff. Glasswing Grace here, enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and flying and lifelink, or it can be a tap land in a pinch. Jasper is saying, I'm going to play on my trampoline now. Bye. Okay, well, thanks again for stopping by, Jasper. Have a wonderful day. Have fun out there. And also be safe on the trampoline. Be careful out there. Okay, finishing up, everybody, we have Sun Dabbled Celebrant here, 5/6, Convoke, and Vigilance. So we can get this out for free once we get to the later part of the game. And finally, Belligerent Bronzodon here, 7 mana, 4/6. Same thing, just like our other cards. We want to stack, again, cards that allows us to assign combat damage based upon toughness rather than power. Now, as far as the mana base is concerned, again, as a reminder, this is a budget deck for the first half of the stream, but we do have a non-budget one we'll talk about halfway through. We'll utilize 5 plains, 5 swamps, 5 forests, straight down the middle. We'll utilize here all the tap lands that can work with our deck, so Goldmire Bridge, Scoured Barrens, Dark Moss Bridge, Jungle Hollow, Blossoming Sands, Thornlight Bridge. Deceptive Landscape is a nice little fetch land for this deck. Sandseep Citadel taps for all colors. Arid Archway can bounce back stuff and then we can reuse it. Command Tower is a staple. Demolition Field for non-basic land hate. Evolving Mods is one of our budget fetches. Pit of Offerings for more graveyard hate, and Volatile Vault to that also stack on top of Demolition Field. And that is the whole deck, everyone, in a nutshell. So I don't know if anybody can hear me with how terrible my voice sounds, but that is the deck. So let's go ahead, let's get to the fun part of the stream. Let's play this now in the Brawl format. Let's see how many games we can win or how many we can lose, and let's see how well the deck can do. Also, a friendly reminder for everyone out there, if you're still playing ranked, ranks reset tomorrow afternoon. So if you haven't already gotten your ranks up, rank up while you can, everyone. Just FYI. But thankfully for now, we're going to be playing Brawl, so we don't care about ranks for today. We'll just play with what we can. Okay, let's lock it, everyone.
It's time.
Yeah. All right. Wow. That was terrible. But okay. It's all right. We're still going to get through this, everybody. Okay, so let's see here. All right. I guess we can keep this for now. We should be able to cast what we need. Should be good. Okay, so while I'm trying to gather my thoughts here, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully y'all have been having a good time this week. Sneaky Toilet, give me good luck. Thanks again there, Sneaky Toilet. So we're playing against Bruvok here, so it's going to be a mill deck. Let's see if we can get around this mill game plan. Okay, so we'll play some more Swamps. Daxos is okay, but he won't be doing much of anything for a little while, so we're going to wait it out. Okay. The milling has now begun. No. We lost the Bulwark already? That sucks. That's okay. No big deal, everybody. No big deal. Command Tower. Alright, I guess we'll play 10 the Sprigs. So first off, let's get out a Plains. Nice. So with this, Doran should be able to come out now pretty quick. The good news, of course, is they are mono blue, so don't expect any removal. Most of this is just going to be a lot of counter spells. Let's see if we can get around the counter spell plan, though, because if I'm playing Bruvok, you would definitely want to have something. Good news, of course, is we also have Fel the Profane. Ooh, Spell Gyre. So they use that to surveil and draw. That's fine. Okay. Nice. All right, so from here, let's put down the Bedrock Tortoise. And top land. All right. But otherwise, yeah, how's your week been so far, everyone? If anybody still was dealing with that winter storm, hopefully you guys are okay. But for those of you that are otherwise in other parts of the world, how y'all been doing? We had a lot of previews this week for a lot of Magic products coming out in the next couple months. Maybe a little too much. All right, so let's see here. Let's play Doran. So Doran coming in. We will then play Cerulean Caretaker. All right, so now here's where the fun begins. This is what we came here for. Look at that, 6/6. And gets an even power boost. There we go. Now it's a 12/12. All right. So with that, we should be good to go. We're going to hold on to the Fel the Profane if we need to blow up Bruvok. So 6. Is Bruvok coming? Maybe? Opponents? What do you got? Okay, Bruvok is coming in. Okay, opponent. Come on, tap out. Okay, Brainstorm. Does that mean they have a fetch? You're back? Whoa, welcome back, Jasper. Did you have fun on the trampoline? Okay, so in the meantime here. Okay, Slumbering Walker, that's pretty good for us. So from here. Okay, so we have 5 mana open. Let's do it this way. I'm assuming our opponent has to have some kind of counter spell. They have to. Okay, so far so good. We'll play Hakoda. I'm pretty sure this is going to get counter spell, but that's okay. We want to try to force our opponent to blow up certain things. Yep, there it is. So we lose 6. That's painful, but that's okay. We can still get some big damage in here. So our opponent's going to have to start blocking soon, because that is 22. Nice. Watcher of the Wasteland is probably going to have to... Let's go and take the hit. All right. Down to 17. So, opponents. Getting close to the end here. Even if we don't put down any more creatures, we should be able to then just overwhelm our opponent with what we're going to do. Okay. So they put back their counter spell. Opponents. Dead Splendid. Been playing a Wrench, aka Legally Distinct Black Cat. Okay. How's that been going for you so far? Oh, yay. Our opponent has tapped out. Okay, this is beautiful here. Okay, so we'll play Slumbering Walker. Here we go. And we gain some life. We'll play Catapult Fodder. And then we'll play it on Slumbering Walker since it can't really attack. Nice. Gain some life. This flips. All right. There we go. This is what you want the deck to do. And there you go, everyone. Our opponent has had enough. Their mill plan was not enough to stop Doran and his Toughness Matters shenanigans. All right. Yeah. I'd be cheering a lot harder, but it hurts to talk. But that's okay. You got the win, everyone. That's the game plan for you. So there you go. Doran still got it. The OG of Toughness Matters decks, everyone. Love them. Kind of wish we had original Doran, though, in Arena. That's all good, though. It's all good. Ugh. Ew, that one had mucus in it. Ew. I feel like I need like a spit bucket next to me. I know that sounds absolutely disgusting, but I'm getting so much phlegm that's being pushed out of my throat right now. It's not been fun. Okay. So otherwise, my other question I was going to ask everyone is, what are your thoughts this week, everyone? If anybody saw all the stuff that was quote unquote leaked from Wizards regarding, last week it was Ninja Turtles. Now this week it's now they were telling us about the Commander deck cards for Strixhaven, and then also we got more of the Marvel stuff coming out. So yeah, what are your thoughts on that, everyone? I know some of y'all out there, kind of like me, I'm not feeling, of course, Marvel at all. But I am looking forward to Strixhaven, so I'm going to be happy with that in April. Still got a ways to go, though. But yeah, there was a lot of cards that were talked about this week. Okay, so for now, Light Tangle, Veil. So we are going to be playing a lot of tap lands here, but our opponent's going to be playing Shrines. I don't know if we can get around Shrines, but we'll try. Okay. Arboreal Grazer for no value, but that's okay. If we can get to our third land drop, we should be good to go here. Okay, Burgeoning. Alright. Scoured Baron, so tap land, but it's okay. It does technically count. Their opponent plays land, they put a land. Okay. Well, that's annoying. But it's okay. Fortivus Wall. Okay, dig out 6 cards deep. Alright, well, I guess we'll get a Swamp. No attacks. So at the very least, Doran can come down next turn. Our opponent plays Haybuy. And they do. No surprise there. Well, on the other hand, maybe we should have out Chomping Changeling instead. Oh, actually, no. We'll destroy Kyoshi Plaza. If we deal with that, then at least we can slow them down. That might be what we need. Okay. Ooh, Dawnbringer too. All right, here we go. This should be good for us. So, Dawnbringer, Cleric. Nice. We will destroy an enchantment. Let's destroy the Kyoshi Island. Sorry, opponent. Okay. Opponent's got plenty of lands now. So we just got to start blowing up some of their shrines. Should be good to go here. Into Restoration. But it looks like they're still going to be ramping, so this is still annoying. Okay. So from here, do we blow up the Burgeoning? I mean, eventually that doesn't really do anything once they have enough lands out. Maybe we should just blow up the Northern Air Temple. At least to avoid the life gain and drain shenanigans. But I guess it depends on what our opponent throws out now. Oh, Sanctum of Shattered Heights. Okay. So that we can also destroy. At least with our toughness matters, that shouldn't hurt us too much. Okay, so here's how we do this. We will play Chomping Changeling. Sanctum goes bye-bye. Do that, opponents. Okay, still no attacks yet. But with Doran out, then we should be able to swing good. Oh, they got Time Wipe. Boo! Opponents! Come on. Okay, so Haybuy still doing stuff. It's fine, everyone. It's fine. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Still doing stuff with that. Doran coming in now. He activates. Okay, so from here, let's get out. I think we should have enough lands there, so I think we'll get out Swamp. All right. So once Doran now starts swinging, we should be good to go here. Although their Sanctum is going to start drawing them a ton of cards. We'll see if we can try to get around them as best as we can. For real, for real. Yes, for real, for real. See, I'm cool with the kids. I know what you kids are saying these days. No cap. Okay, now they're going to start making tokens with Island Temple here. Ugh. They're going to be going wide. Very quick here. Okay, so. Pit of Offerings. We will eat Kyoshi Plaza, Anti's Restoration, and a Swamp. Okay, so those all go bye-bye. At the very least, this is now technically a forest, so I guess that's okay for now. So let's see. Patrician, coming in. We will play Dormant Grove. Put one on there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Should be able to swing here. It's a nice 5/10, so jump blocking is what they have to do. Not much else we can do for now, but once we get our trampling ability, we should be good to go here. Indulgent Patrician will be a nice way to start buffing up our game plan. Screen lagging again? Oh, I'm sorry about that. We're trying. Oh, jeez, they got Supreme Verdict. Wow. Opponent is wrath heavy. Beyond annoying, by the way. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, bye. Coming in again. Okay. Opponent's just doesn't mind blowing their stuff up, but okay. Quatley. Okay, so here's how we do this. Doran. Coming in. Put a counter on it. That flips. 6-9. Do they block with Go Shintai? They do not. Okay, that's good so far. Then again, if they blow up, we hit with Go Shintai, that means that's going to hurt them more than us. They don't have enough shrines to take out this. Okay. The only hard part again is shrines are very hard for us to fight through, especially if your opponent is playing non-budget. But okay, we're hanging in there despite our budget game plan. So we'll do what we can. Okay, so this. Now I'm drawing a ton of cards. Okay, I don't know if we're going to survive this. Oh, no, I think it's going to be over. Oh, Jamil. No. No. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much going to be cooked at this point. Even with our game plan, we're running out of time and we're also running out of cards. Okay, opponent, where do you put them? Put the counters, okay? So they got Roiling Regrowth. Yep, buffer, buffer, buffer. Hang in there, Jasper. We'll get it back up to current speed. All the cards in the world here. Okay, Terra Sunder. I don't know if it's going to help us, but try. Let's see, we'll get out Plains this time. Take a token. We will tear asunder. We take out. If I tear asunder there, or actually no, get rid of Shamil. So Shamil's gone. So from here, I can't really swing now because I realize Go Shintai here is just too strong. Even if I swing, the thing's gonna block us for days. Ironically, our deck is pretty well stacked to deal with enchantments, but not enough to blow up everything. You can't hear anything? That's probably my voice. I'm trying, but it's really tough. And I also don't want to turn up the gain too much because also I don't want to sound too distorted. Is anybody else having audio issues? Let me know, everyone. Okay. Hey, am I swinging too? Oh, okay. Well, block with Doran, block with Gnarl. So they get pumped. Okay, opponents. If they lose, hey, bye. But I realize now they wanted it to die, so they can recast it again. Oh, boy. Opponents. Day of Judgment. All G on your side? Jeez, so many wraths. Come on, opponents. Stop wrathing us. I just want to play Magic. I don't feel good right now. Mercy. No. But okay. Good to know on your end, Sneaky Toilets. Okay. Alright. Our opponent's pretty much going off at this point. Sun Dappled. Okay. I can put this in one more time, but that's pretty much it. Okay. I can't deal with this value anymore. So we're just going to have to concede this one. Dang. It's all good, though. No big deal. We honestly just cannot deal with shrines. Even when I played it budget, it still gets out of control quickly. But we hung in there as long as we could. No big deal, though. It's okay. Let's shake it off. Shake off this illness I have, and hopefully we can just try again. Probably should get some water. Give me a second here, everyone. You ever had sickness when you feel like you can't taste anything? That's probably like one of the most frustrating things about being sick right now for me. Like, I can deal with not having a voice, but the fact that no matter what I eat, I can't taste anything. I already checked ahead of time. No, it is not COVID. I just right now just have a small little scratchy throat and stuff like that. So it's pretty much just a sore throat and just a little bit of a cough. Not that I say I'm going to blame Mrs. Inferno, but she was also sick earlier this week, which was the main reason why I couldn't do anything earlier, because I was trying to take care of her. But I realize now by taking care of her, and again, hey, I mean, I just, how can I not take care of her again? It's Mrs. Inferno, so that's also the reason why I probably got sick. But it's okay. It comes with the territory. It is what it is. Ouch. Okay, that kind of hurt. Okay, sorry. What are we playing against? Oh, we're playing against Ashling. Okay. That's cool. We will be doing an elemental deck near the end of Lorwyn's time here. So that is coming soon. That is coming soon. I am excited to do an elemental deck that at 5 colors. But that's going to be coming up in a couple weeks. So don't worry, it's coming. Until then, however, for the forest. Great forest. Druid. No attacks yet. So Doran should be able to come in pretty quick here, and that should be nice for us. Opponent's playing 5 colors. So we'll see how that affects us. Okay, Catapult Falder. We'll play the bridge. That flips, which is absolutely nice. Alright, so the Catapult Captain is now ready to go if we need to start flinging stuff. Okay, opponent. Ashling coming in. Alright, so is there a way to get around this card? We will first off play Doran, Siege by Time. And here come the swings. A 4-8 and a 6-10. Obviously, you're going to take that damage on it, so down to 15 already. Alright. Doran here can close out games very quickly if you are not prepared. You got this. Thanks again for that, Jasper. Appreciate the words of encouragement. Okay, so opponent. Got a Reliquary Tower, Command Tower. Okay. They're still not quite where they're probably at mana-wise. I don't know what they have in hand, but they have a full hand still. So I don't know what they can't cast. Kind of curious. Sneaky Toilet, don't suppose you would be down to play versus my Planeswalker deck after the end of stream? If we have time, Sneaky Toilet, I'll do what I can. All depends also on how well this stream goes. If I'm having like a horrible time, I'll see if we can try to maybe mix it up. But I'll see what I can do, my fire friend. But I appreciate you requesting that. Yeah. Is your Planeswalker deck 60 card or is it Brawl? I guess I forgot to mention that. Or forgot to ask. Okay, Null Drifter. Alright. So Null Drifter coming in. It is technically an elemental. So it does work. The opponent gets a free copy of it. Oh, that's annoying. And it has haste with Annihilator 1. Ooh dear. We have to sacrifice a permanent. Alright. Wait, already? Opponents. Okay. A win's a win, so yay. I don't know what was the reason there, but okay. Maybe our opponent was afraid of getting hit on the backswing. Oh well. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, it's a standard deck. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I can use, I have an upgraded version of my Goblin Sacrifice deck that we did earlier this week. So maybe I can throw that against you. Or actually I should probably ask. So is your deck like a budget version, or are you just playing like a spicy brew of whatever? I only ask because I want to make sure if I'm going to play against you, I want to have something that I can throw against you that's fair. Let me know. They can do a 60 card. No, it's okay, No, it's okay, man. We can play standard. I have some standard decks this time around that I actually can play against with you. So yeah, let's do that maybe like near the end of the stream. Maybe like in the next hour or so. Sounds good? We'll reserve a spot for you so you can play. And that reminds me, everyone. Once we get near also the end of this season, I want to see if we can arrange time again to see if we can do a player battle again. It's been a couple months since I've done one, so I really would like to do one again against you guys. I'll see if we can try to make this again more frequent as seasons go by. I would like to play against more of y'all again soon. It'll be fun. I already forgot I wanted to remaster my Chandra deck. Okay. That's cool. Ooh, we have Cry the Carnarium here. Oh, this is going to be so nice once we get things going here. So Cry the Carnarium, if we can get that extra black source, we should be able to blow up everything that their High Perfect More can't hit. It is, of course, Elf Mommy time. Now, we played with her earlier last week, and man, she is a good card. Very, very powerful. We got to get a way to get around her quick, though. Bloom Tender, Infestation Sage. If we can blow up stuff with Cry the Carnarium, we should be able to just completely knock her out. We'll see if we can do it, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to hydrate. I'm doing what I can. I have, like, a bottle of water next to me. As I'm trying to do the stream. Thanks for looking out there. Alright, so for now, Moonlit Lamenter. So it does have a -1/-1 counter on it already. If High Perfect Morcant puts another counter on it, I guess we can use the counters to kind of just keep getting more cards. If nothing else. Okay, Binding the Old Gods also can help us out here. Okay, opponent, what else you got? Okay, Elf Mommy coming in. So she blights us for one more. Anything else, opponent? Okay, Deathrite Shaman. Let's blight again. Ooh, okay. Do they swing? I mean, they can, but they can't really stop us. Okay, so... They do swing. Okay. We can block the hits. That's fine. Bridgework battles. Okay. So, still can't play Cry the Carnarium. But Genova. Get rid of at least one of those counters. No attacks yet. So if Genova can survive a little bit longer, Elf Mommy will have to contend with Genova as we put +1/+1 counters to counteract her -1/-1 counters. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll try. Marwyn coming in. Okay. We blight here. At least we can pick where we want to blight. So that helps us out a little bit here and buys us time. Incubation Druid, okay. Okay, come on, deck. I need a black source. One black source and we should be good. Okay. Oh, I mean, I can block here if I want to. Okay, no damage yet. Come on, deck. Black source. Black source, and we can completely obliterate Elf Mommy here on the spot. Come on, deck. Show me some love. I really need that love. Okay, didn't get it. That's okay. So, from here, I guess we will bridgework battles. So that gives us +2/+2. Let's take out that Marwyn before it gets too out of control. Okay, nice. That's gone. Can't submit anything. That's annoying. We'll swing. Do they hit with the Infestation Sage? Infestation Sage will leave an insect, but it doesn't leave an elf behind, so it doesn't trigger off Elf Mommy. Den Splendid. Any decent spot removal for mono red control? Because I want to remaster my Chandra deck properly. Good question there, Den Splendid. I'm trying to think in the past couple of months, what have we gotten that actually could help you out? I mean, there's obviously the usual bird spells, but I mean, are you looking for a specific... Are you looking for like a specific style? Are you looking for like proliferate cards? Or are you looking for something that's low to the ground? Are you looking for low-level wraths? I mean, I know you mentioned spot removal. Okay, so there we go. So we get that. Binding the Old Gods. Okay, so our opponent looks like they're going to be out of stuff here. So that means Massacre Girl can go bye-bye. Oh, we have intervention. Okay. No attacks yet. But at least now we got the Cry the Carnarium ready to go. So if we can just blow away our opponent here, we should be set. Okay, great. They're out of cards. Okay, that's good. I'm trying to think of spot removal that could help you out. Okay, Incubation Druid unfortunately went off there, so that was one thing also I didn't want to deal with, but... Okay. Creatures, they have Wither, so that means we can't block now. So we have to be careful. Okay, no blocks. Take the damage. Ugh. That was not good. It's okay. Changeling is not bad. So we'll get a Forest card. Cool. Not too bad. We will play... Let's see here. Cry the Carnarium. This blows away at least a couple of creatures. Not that many, but it is what it is. Exile one card. Okay, nice. So at least we got rid of some stuff. Daxos. Not for any real value, but he can get pumped at least. Okay. So from here, still can't block because of the stupid Wither ability. But, I mean, there's really not much I can do against that one. Dang. We'll just take the L. It's okay. No big deal, everyone. Once that Wither came down, we were like, wait, there's nothing we can really do, can we? Okay, it's okay. Shaking it off. It's okay. Next one, we will get some wins here, everyone. We will get some wins. But coming up soon, probably in the next like game or two, depending on how long the next one is, we'll upgrade the deck and see how well we can really do if we want to put some more effort into it. Okay. It's all good. I probably should get some more water. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Okay. We're playing against Evelyn. Okay, I haven't seen anybody play this for a while, so that's actually kind of cool. Ironically, her toughness would be great for the deck if she was the right colors. It's okay, though. Otherwise, what we have, we should be able to then cast what we need to on time. So from here, let's play Forest. Okay, opponents. So we're transforming. All right, they're trying to get the ramp going. Understandable. Play Volatile Fault into... Oh, let's try to get it. Come on, deck. Arcane Signet. Nice. Screen is lagging. No. Okay. Well, again, sorry about that. Jasper. Hang in there, buddy. We're trying to do what we can to try to keep it going. Silver Carry added. And well, I guess we'll play Poo Poo UFO. Okay, so. Got our creatures in. Okay, strength the heart. Oh, already? Opponent, we just got started. Okay. Well, I mean, again, same thing. Win's a win, so I'll take it. But I'll skip the survey on that because that wasn't really much of a game. It is what it is. Okay. Maybe after this one, we'll see if we can talk about the upgraded deck. So if you do like what the deck is trying to do here, and you want to take it to the next level, don't worry. Stick around, everyone. The game will definitely start upgrading our deck in a little bit. Let's see how long this one is. Hopefully the next one will be a real fun game. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay. Well, at least so far I haven't had any major cough attacks. Y'all should have saw me this morning when I got up. I felt miserable. Like, before I took my shower, I was, like, hacking, coughing. I almost kind of threw up a little bit there. It was pretty disgusting. But actually, I took a shower, and I feel a little bit better now. I did that, took some meds, so I feel a little bit more refreshed. But, yeah, yesterday, you should have saw me. I was miserable. Like, I literally could not do anything. It was not a fun experience. Eye-opening to make me realize, like, wow, you actually couldn't be that sick. Okay. Sorry. Me rambling again, as always. But any case, let's see. So we've got... This can be a good hand if we can get a third land drop. If we get a third land drop, this should ramp us very easily. Looks like we're playing against Heybai again. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Island. Starting advantage. Heybai by turn 4. Wizard class. Interesting. Okay. We will play Swamp. So from here, to get our green source, we need Abzan Banrat. Chromatic Lantern. Okay, so they got their fixing perfectly. That's okay. We will get there ourselves. Abzan Banner. So now we got what we need mana-wise. We just got to find a way to get around their strategy. Okay. Prophecy of Memory. Okay. They draw a card. Interesting enough, I don't see any shrines yet. I wonder if they build their deck differently. Okay, well, never mind. There's the Goshintai. So that's one shrine. So we start getting around their plan, though. Okay. The milling begins. Okay. We lose one creature. That's okay. Play this as... Yeah, so we take some damage there. That's okay. Slumbering Walker. We will remove the counter. Bring back for free Thought Weft Imbuter. Nice. Jasper. Oh. Was that Japanese? My apologies if it's not. I don't know what you're trying to say there, but okay. Let's see. For now, Doran. All right, so Doran's now in, which is great. We will play Magic Pot. Nice. Here. Swing with Thought Weft. Nice. So that's a 6/11. Do you block opponents? If you do, you lose Yarok, so nice. Decline for now, because we haven't lost a creature. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good here. Heybai, coming in. Sorry for my Japanese thing. Oh, no need to apologize, my fire friend. I mean, again, I'm sorry that I can't fix the lag right now. I thought it was going to be gone by now, but I guess it still is there. Okay, so our opponent now has all their card draw, which is annoying. That's okay. We just need to find a way to get around this Goshintai. But I think we can still force through damage, and we can still keep using Slumbering Walker to kind of reuse our cards just a little bit. Yeah, I know. The lag is bad. But hang in there. I still appreciate your support by being here. Okay, Goshintai have lost Wisdom. Okay. They doing some milling. Okay. Oh, I could have used that Eaten Alive. Dang. It's all good, though. It's all good. Okay, Cry the Carnarium. Here's how we do this. Okay, so I think we're going to do this way. We will swing a Magic Pot and Thought Weft Imbuter. Get a little pump. Okay, 4-7 and 5-10. Opponent, do you have an answer? Do you block? 9 damage going to you. Okay, so from here... Okay, they let us do the damage, which is nice. Down to 10. Okay, great. So from here, we will Cry the Carnarium. I just want to get rid of that Go Shintai here. That Death Toucher is going to be the... Well, it's going to be the death of us. You get what I'm saying. Okay, Go Shintai is exiled and is out of the game. So that's actually what we wanted. And then finally, 10 to Sprigs. So this can give us at least one more land that we need. Let's see, what do we want? Let's get out a Plains. Oh, and we did make a tokens. That's nice. It's gone. Yay! Well, then, utilize its ability one more time. So Slumbering Walker brings back Giant Ox. All right. Not too bad. I guess we're kind of like a pseudo-reanimator deck, sort of. But it's working. The plan is working. Okay. So at least we got rid of one of their most important pieces here in Go Shintai of Hidden Cruelty. With this out of the way, we don't have to worry about losing too many creatures for now. Okay. So from here, now we just got to go on the offensive as quick as possible. Our opponent's going to be making a lot of card draw here, but that's okay. We're going to try. Bye-bye. You'll be back. Okay. Well, again, when you come back whenever you're ready, Jasper. Thanks again for popping in just the same. Okay, opponent's going to airbend something. What do they airbend? Okay, they airbend Heibai, but that means they can't use them for a turn. Okay. So, do they bounce away? So, one thing that we have. What you doing, opponent? Okay, they throw away our Giant Ox. Annoying, but that's okay. Not the worst. Heibai swinging it again. So they get another... shrine. Always shrine decks, everyone. Ugh. So much value. Ugh. Shrines used to actually be a fun meme deck, and now it's a little too strong. Wow, that's a lot of card draw. Ugh. The only thing that's more disgusting than this right now is my phlegm. And, oh jeez, okay. I got the Southern Air Temple. So, I think we might be cooked once again. Dang it. This is beyond stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've played Shrines already, but oh my god, this just feels stupid. Okay, fine, opponents. I'm gonna concede because I don't have time for this. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Let's go ahead and let's move on. We're about to reach the halfway point of the stream, so what if we say we upgrade the deck? So, Grown Tough, pretty nice. It got some wins here and there, but let's upgrade the deck and take it to the next level. So this right here is going to be now what you want to do if you want to upgrade the deck. So, this one is going to have a lot of overlap with our other one here, and I realize now it's Fellothar. That's who we played with. So we played with Fellothar that does most of the same things that Doran does, but slightly different. But I figured we could throw him into the deck along with other upgrades. So this right here will be the upgraded version of our Grown Tough deck. So the upgrades we're going to throw into the deck, obviously, is going to be, of course, upgrading the mana base to make sure we're much more powerful. Abandoned Air Temple here can put counters on stuff, so we don't want that. Ganjo, Seed of the Empire for removal if we need to. Midgar City of Mako here can either be a tap land, or you can use the sacrifice creature to draw some more cards. Same with Phyrexian Tower, sacrificing things for some more mana. Besieged, you can destroy a bunch of things we can. And then, of course, we'll upgrade with also stars like Kiasha Village here, allowing us to surveil so we can filter through our deck. And then, of course, we'll throw in all of the rare dual lands instead now. So we have Godless Shrine, Shadowy Backstreet, Overgrown Tomb, Underground Mortuary, Lush Portico, Temple Garden, Indotha Triome now. We'll keep the Archway, keep the Command Tower, keep the Demolition Field. Upgrade now our fetches now to Fable Passage. We have Marsh Flats, we have Prismatic Vista, Reflecting Pool to help us with fixing, Verdant Catacombs, Windswept Heath. So much more better lands here. And we actually have much more stronger Graveyard Hate with Scavenger Grounds. In terms of actual upgrading the deck, so here's going to be much more stronger options for you. So obviously we got to throw in the first one I want to throw in was Walls of Bossing Say. Really cool card here and perfect for the deck. A 0/30, which is ridiculous. If this can swing, oh man, that would be beautiful. That would be the dream. But theoretically though, this card can help us out because it gives everything indestructible. So it pretty much keeps our game plan on lock. Hopefully we can get this to go off. If not else, other upgrades for the deck, we have Fangorn, Tree Shepherd from Lord of the Rings, a Tree Folk that's a 4/10, gives all of our Tree Folk Vigilance. We don't have that many in the deck, but still helps us out. Whenever more and more Tree Folk we control attacks, add twice that many green mana pips. You don't lose the unspent green mana as steps and phases in. That's crazy. That can help us again ramp like for days. Other upgrades to the deck, we have now Betor, Kin of All. So obviously we had to have this. We have a lot of toughness, helps us draw cards, can help us untap creatures if they have toughness 20 or more. If you have 40 or more toughness, we can start draining our opponent and close out the game. Other upgrades to the deck that help us out, Tree of Perdition, a 0/13, also another great rate for us. We can exchange target opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. So if our opponent has a stupid amount of life, we can then reset them with this card. Other upgrades to the deck here that we want, we have Arasta of the Endless Web. Not a really crazy one here, it's a 3/5, but realistically we want it because it creates for us tokens anytime an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell. So it's going to help us again provide some more blockers for us. Other upgrades for the deck that's going to help us out here, as I mentioned earlier, Fellothard, the Steadfast. So from the Commander deck, a 0/5, well, great stats similar to Doran here, but this Human Warrior, same thing, could do combat damage based upon toughness rather than power. And again, it also makes sure our defenders can also swing as well. You can sacrifice another creature to then draw a bunch of cards, so we need to then do that to then refuel our hand. We could do that with Fellothar here. Other upgrades to the deck, we'll throw in Chromatic Lantern to make sure our fixing is perfect. Other upgrades, we have Hornet Nest, because the last time we played Hornet Nest, this card was a great meme card, but man, this could make a bunch of Flying Death Touch insects, which can help us again, make sure our opponent doesn't think twice about swinging again. So I love this card for what it does. Other upgrades to the deck that we want to throw in here will be, let's see, I'm trying to see here, what else we throw in? Crystal Barricade, which is good, 0/4, gives us hexproof and prevents all non-combat damage that will be dealt to other creatures we control. So burn decks cannot touch us, so this will be good for us. Other upgrades for the deck that can help us out. Let's see, trying to see right now what else we're missing here. Let's see, sorry. Give me a second here to remember where things are. Cannot remember anything right now. Nothing else really in the 2-drop slot that really upgrades. Anything else in the 1-drop slot? I don't think we have anything else that really changes all that much. I think the only thing we'll have is a Concealing Curtains. 0/4 Defender. We can transform it later on to become a 3/4 Eye Horror, and then we can use it to just discard something our opponent has in hand. Nothing super crazy, but that's the whole deck, everyone. So that's now the upgraded version of Doran. Can the upgraded version be better than the original? Well, there's only one way to find out, so let's take this version that's upgraded into Brawl now, and let's see how well it can do. All right, so as we're approaching now the halfway point of the stream, we appreciate all of you that have been watching me today, even though maybe you might not be able to hear me too well. Still, thank you for that, everyone. If you do like what I do, if you're a fan of budget Magic the Gathering decks, please, if you haven't already done so, show some love and like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're watching the content. You can also support me if you would like to do something such as a support for Patreon or being one of our members on YouTube. For those of you that do that for a small amount every month, you can then get some exclusive bonus videos of decks that do not make it into the main playlist that we play. Otherwise, from there, if you want to help us out, you can also join the Discord as well. You can be part of our group of our growing group of fiery friends. Your support will help keep this channel going. So all links, of course, will be located in the details of the stream once we are done later today. So thank you one more time, everyone. Okay, now that I got my shilling out of the way, thanks again for hanging in there. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, we got good stuff here. This will work. This will definitely work. Okay, so from here, we will play Prismatic Vista and pass. Opponent is playing Corval here, which is, again, one of the most broken cards you can play in Rakdos. I'm sorry, not Rakdos, Jund Sacrifice. Okay, so let's see. Is our opponent going to start sacking stuff for value? Most likely. Okay, resolve. Okay, opponents. Crack the Prismatic Vista. Let's see if we can get our value going. Okay, get one in. We will throw in Chakras of the Godless Shrine. Wall of Blossoms. Draw another card off of that. That's good. Okay, get the Birth of Meletus. That could help us with the ramp. Okay, opponent, what else you got? Show me what you got. Opponents. Cool. So Insidious Fungus. Alright. So from here, Reflecting Pool. Let's get out the Birth of Meltis. So we make sure we can get our land drops. Get our planes. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. Alright. Let's see. Opponent's playing Cabaret Revels. Ew. They're actually playing with actual... What's it on? Wow, I cannot think right now. Alchemy cards. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why it took so long to figure that out. Okay, so from here... Chomping Changeling. No Alchemy card shenanigans, opponents, so that's going to go bye-bye. Okay, so for now... We should be good to go on the next turn here. Alright, Forest. Corval's not coming in just yet, everyone. But he is coming soon, so we got to be prepared for that. Leyline Prowler. Okay, opponents. Anything else? Windswept Heath, okay, that's cool. So from here, tap the plains for a specific reason. Get the Arid Archway in. Bounce back the plains. Play Doran while the man is floating. Alright. And no attacks yet, because now that Leyline Prowler has Death Touch, so gonna have to hold off for a bit. At least until we can get around it. Okay, so from here... Opponent, do you have an answer? Corval coming in. Okay, so what is the sacrifice? Probably Greedy Freeboater. Okay. The value train begins. Scrying, makes that treasure. Draws a card. Now Corval starts doing stupid stuff. But, ooh, Annihilating Glare. Okay, so this can help us out as well. So from here, actually what I want to do is... Actually, what do I want to do here? I guess we'll sacrifice a card. Okay, so from here... The Prowler can go bye-bye. Actually, we'll throw away the Changeling. We can bring that back later on for more value. Don't worry, it'll come back. Okay, the Annihilating Glare. He's probably confused as like, wait, why would I do that? Very good question. And then from here, Giant Ox. And then we'll play Dawnbringer Cleric. Can't really do anything exile-wise, but I guess I can also get rid of that Prowler so that way it doesn't come back. I don't know. We'll see. Opponents? What you got? Just got one treasure open, so are they going to consider doing something? We still have tower defense, so we need to protect ourselves. I guess we will exile a card. Get rid of the Prowler. I don't want that coming back. I suppose I probably could have taken the Pirate instead, just in case our opponent has ways to loop it. I don't know. Did I do the right decision? I don't know. Okay, opponent. Thinking. Clock's ticking. Okay, we exile. That's cool. So from here, only Doran will be able to swing, but that should be enough for us for now. Okay, so he gets a nice little pump. Opponents. All right, 5-10. Swinging. Do you take the 5 opponents? Most likely they will. I don't think they'll pop the treasure just because. Or I guess they could. Okay. So they're already going to take the damage. Okay. That's cool with me. All right, down to 20. So from here, the Brontoton comes in. And we should be good from there. Okay, so opponent. Druid. Okay. More stacking shenanigans. That does lead me to a question, everyone. If you're watching right now or watching on the replay, would any of you want to watch me play older commanders and creatures that we may have glossed over? And if so, would you actually watch me play with more high-powered stuff if we want to be competitive? Let me know in the comments, everyone. I would love to hear from you. Okay. Enduring Vitality, okay. Opponent's trying to fix all their mana. Okay. Requisition rate can take care of the vitality, so that's not a problem for us. On the other hand, we would have to blow it up 2 times over. Opponent swinging. They have to sacrifice a permanent. Is it the enduring vitality? I mean, I guess that'd probably be the most smartest one because... Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, opponent's trying to get some big damage in here. But don't worry, we have a way of coming back. Opponents, anytime now. Oof, down to 16. We will make a comeback, everyone. Don't worry. It's happening. Ignoble Hierarch. That's cute. Anything else, opponents? No. Okay. Nice. They're okay. Now we should be good to go here. Belligerent Bronzedon. Got a big boy there. Big swing here. This is what we came here for. Ugh. Alright. That is technically lethal, opponent, so you will have to block something. If I'm supposed to guess, Enduring Vitality is going to go bye-bye. Yep, no surprise there. Ooh, and they block also here. Okay. Well, that's good for us. Any damage we can make right now helps out. Down to 13. So they do lose there, but we can then blow that up later on. So it's not the worst. That actually will be fine later on. Once we can get rid of that Enduring Vitality, then I think we should be solid. Archer78 over on Twitch there. Hello, my fire friend. Thanks again for joining us today in the chat. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Elder Gargroth. Ooh. Another annoying card. But thankfully, our toughness deck can handle this card once we start swinging. Archer, dumb question maybe, but I'm new to the game. I saw you showing a 100 cards deck. That means your opponent also has a 100 cards deck? Yes. So, I guess I should say this. So, in the game of Magic, Archer, typically if you're playing in some formats that normally have 60 cards, like Standard, Pioneer, or whatever, or even like Kitchen Table, decks usually run 60 cards. What we're playing right now is Brawl, and the paper version of this will be called Commander. You're playing Singleton, so you only can play one of every card. However, the deck is now exactly 100 cards. No more, no less. A good question there. Thanks again for asking. We do play occasionally other styles of decks. There are some decks out there that also have some really kooky numbers, but that's for more complex style of deck building. But I'll talk about that in the future with other decks we've done in the past. Okay, so we're down to 7, which is a little low, but we can do this, everyone. I know we can. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. We have to do one massive swing here to beat our opponent. Once we sacrifice our fetch here, so here's how we do this. Let's see. I guess we'll get the Lush Portico. The Surveilling could mean the difference here for the game. So let's see. Surveil. What do we get? Archer. Awesome. Thanks again for the explanation. Happy to help, my fire friend. If you don't mind me asking, how long ago have you started playing the game? How new are you to it? And welcome to joining Magic. It is one of the most complex card games, but it's also one of the most enjoyable and one of the most fun ones you can play out there. So much customization can be done. So many different ways you can play Magic and express how you enjoy the game. So I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so we need to find a way to stop our opponent here. And we're going to try to do that here and now. We will play this as tap land. Okay, and then Requisition Raid. I think we'll just do this now. Pump up the whole team. 0-5. Tower defense. Sneaky, sneaky way to actually get our victory here. At least I hope so. Opponent has... They can't tap that. Neither that. Okay, so there we go. Everything is like super high toughness. But that's what we want. So from here... I don't even know what we hit. I guess I'll put this on the Cleric. It doesn't honestly matter at this point. We're just going to try to pump everything and swing here. Come on. Flip the Dormant Grove. There we go. Now everything has vigilance. So we can swing and we can block if in case if anything goes horribly wrong. All right. Let's do this. Big swing here. And the way the cards are worded, we could still get the pump because they were assigning combat damage based on toughness. That doesn't mean the power is modified, so that's why we get a big bonus here with both Doran and Belligerent Brawl. Oh my goodness. Opponents, you can't stop the whole plan. We got it. We got him. I'm sure you can make a token, opponent. You can make a beast. It doesn't matter. Draw a card. That's cool. It doesn't matter. We still get the win. Yes. Oh, that was a beautiful win. Stopping Corval, one of the most strongest cards you can play in Commander and Brawl here, and we knocked him down with our Toughness Matters. Oh, that was beautiful. Give me a cheer for that one. Yeah, okay. Note to self, highlight that one for one of our best matches for this year. I'll put that one into our files for the future. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Upgraded version is working like a charm. We are doing good here. Let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. Archer also asking, I've been playing for 3 weeks, only in standard with mono white and a black white with bats. Okay, that's cute. You got a bats deck. Always liked the game from afar for its art. Now I'm in Arena and you're hooked. Well, there you go. Well, I'm glad you are joining us, though. If you are in need of help, and again, I try not to show myself, but you came to the right person here. Because with us, Archer, we focus on making budget decks, especially for players out there that may not have too many resources, and maybe you're just trying to build what you can with a small pool of cards you may have. So check out my channel if you haven't already done so to see other decks that you can build for super cheap. And we've done stuff across all formats, so don't feel like you're stuck to just standard or whatever. We can do a lot of stuff. But again, I'm happy that you've joined us in playing Magic. The card art is cool, though. There's a lot of cool cards that I've honestly collected that may not be very good cards, but I love the art. So there's a lot of good stuff out there. Let's see. Sneaky Toilet, that was evil. Oh, I know that was evil. I was so happy that one went off. Oh, man, that was a beautiful win there. So thanks again for seeing that. Looking at the clock, though, Sneaky Toilet, probably in the next, like, what is it? If I get 2 or 3 more games in, depending on how long they are, maybe from there we'll then have our game plan. If you actually are ready to play, I'll be more than happy to take you on. All right, let's get our Armadillo going and pass. Okay, so the Armadillo. It's another Haybuy deck, so another Shrines deck coming our way. We're still going to try to find a way to get around this, everyone, so don't worry. Okay, opponent can't do anything yet. But we do have Bone Shards, so that is good for us. Let's play our Triumph, so now we have perfect fixing. Archer has now been a new follower of the channel. Thanks again for following, my fire friend, and hopefully, again, you're going to have fun with us while you're with us today. Hopefully, again, also you have a wonderful day where you're at. Thank you one more time. Okay, Bone Shards. So we have to discard a card, but that's fine. We have Urborg Repossession, so that actually works out for us. We'll throw away... What do we throw away here? I think we'll throw away the fodder right now. Okay, so threat out of the way, and then we'll kick this later on to bring it back. We got to keep our opponent low on Shrines as much as possible. Okay, Double Legends. Draw some cards, that's cool. It's Swamp. We will... I guess we'll play Doran now. All right, there we go. Swing here. Nice little pump. So down to 20. All right, so now the aggro begins. We'll get back that fodder in just a moment. Also, we can put down a Rasa too. Okay, we got the Hoden. Okay, opponent, that's fine. Play the Swamp. We tap Arid Archway, bounce back the Swamp. And from here, I guess we'll do it now. Urborg Repossession. Bring that back, and the Marsh Flats, so we can reuse now our land, and we can use our creature back. Nice. Recast. It flips. All right, the deck is going off. There we go. We're stopping Shrines before they get out of control. Down to 11 opponents. All right, clock is ticking. I think we can pull this off. See you Toilet on Twitch now. Ready whenever you are. I just fear goblins might be too quick. Depends on my draw. I don't know, my friend. I mean, I've been playing goblins on and off in standard recently, and I have been having fun with it, but I don't know. I worry that the deck is not strong enough for standard right now. But we'll see. Okay, opponent did blow up our commander, Doran, but that's okay. We'll just recast him. Rolling Furnace. Ooh. Oh. Opponent, he couldn't stop our catapults. Okay, that still works in our favor. Doran coming back round 2. We will... I guess we'll just swing here. Big swing. That's 10 damage. Down to 3 opponents. Okay. Well, you have 1 turn to stop us, opponents. If you can't stop us this time, we will get our victory. Come on, deck. Oh, shatter this guy. Opponents. Ah! Every time we fight Shrine decks now, it's always wraths abound. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll play our ambush. We'll hurt ourselves. Play a Rasta. And let's see. Nothing, not enough in the yard yet, so we'll wait. We could also use that clue token to draw another card. So we'll thank our opponent for that later on. Sticky Toilet. I win here and there in plat, so it's not the worst deck I've got. Okay. I'm sure it does fine. Once I play with you in just a little bit, I'm sure your deck will put up a good fight. Let's sacrifice now our clue. Okay. Draw another card. Okay, Genova, that's pretty solid. And we will sacrifice our Marsh Flats. Dig out another land. So we have our Triumph, so we'll get out this time around a... Get out of the back street. Surveil. So let's see what we got. Throw it away or keep it. Ooh, requisition rate. Okay, that's actually good for us. That's perfect what we need. Okay, so here we go. Here's how we do this. We will Genova. Opponents. Okay, they tap it. That's actually perfect for us because we want them to be tapped out. So, we will go for max value here. Destroy the enchantment. For the artifact. Alright, yeah, we can do full value. Artifact. Odin down. And there we go. Yes. Alright, say bye-bye, opponents. Okay. And we can pump up Arasa even more. Alright, so now she's a 6-8. Alright. We're still holding our own against Shrines. We're not. Okay. Opponents. Well, to make sure they don't get anything back, we'll use the Trawler now. So exile everything. We still have a threat against our opponent here. Make that a flying goblin. So it's a 5-3 with lifelink. Opponent, do you have more answers? Smothering Tithe. We honestly don't care about Smothering Tithe. So Verdant Catacombs. So we'll pay it. Catacombs. Sacrifice Catacombs. We will get out Lush Portico. Okay, Surveil. Okay, Mako. We'll keep that on top. Down to 2. We go up to 26. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I know we can. We can stop Shrines. Just one game. Please let me stop Shrines for once this stream. God, I'm so tired of streams. Okay, looks like they have no maximum hand size. I guess that's fine, but let's pump ourselves up here. Finally! Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much there, opponent. You have had enough. We'll take that win. Oh my goodness. I'm just so over Shrines right now. Don't get me wrong. I had fun with Shrines, but I'm so tired of seeing the deck in Brawl. Every other game I've tested when I play Brawl decks has just been Shrine decks. So it's just been so boring. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. We got him. We got him. That's good. Okay. Let's keep the good times rolling. So, let's see. Maybe 2 more games, and then we'll see if we can squeeze in a little bit of time for Sneaky Toilet that did put in a request earlier to face off against me. And again, because you've also always been there for me, Sneaky Toilet, I do appreciate that. So we'll definitely honor your request today. We'll have a couple of games against each other. After that, we'll probably add in the stream. Because also, I need to take more medication, by the way. So once I can get that going, hopefully I'll feel a little bit better on. If I have time tomorrow, I can't promise it, but I'm going to see if I can try to do an earlier morning stream tomorrow. Because we didn't technically get off the stream earlier this week. I still want to make up that time. Worst case scenario, we can always push the next stream to Sunday. But I do want to at least get it off at least once today. Sneaky Toilet, I don't want to lie. I might have made the most... Oh, am I the most valuable deck ever? Okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. We will find out. Let's see what kind of dirty game plan you have for me. Okay, Temple Garden tapped. Okay, so our mana base right now is a little clunky. Because even if we do this, we have to bounce back the land. Oh dear. And then we can't really play anything for a turn. That's okay though. Okay, row fellows. Ugh. We've played against him before, and he is a dirty card. Okay, eaten alive. Can't really use that, though. We'll wait it out. It's okay. At least we have our mana. That's what's most important. Earth King. Okay, coming in. They make their bear. Stock the pantry. Okay. Okay, Faragorn. So, how do we do this? I think we gotta stop our opponent's ramp. So we can't really use that too well there, but here's how we do this. To make sure they can't come back, we'll sacrifice, and Rofellos goes bye-bye. Come on, deck. Okay, good. Biggest ramp ridiculousness is out of the way for the game. Phew. That was too close. The Boulder coming in. Okay, our opponent's playing mostly Avatar cards, which is kind of cute. I am a fan of flavor decks like this. Okay, so from here, I think our strategy at this point is we need to give them the Tree Perdition and the Assault Formation. That should slow down our opponent's game plan from attacking us, at least for a little while. Okay, Binding the Old Gods, that's actually sweet too. So from here, first off, Tree of Perdition. Okay, plan. The second part of the plan right now will be once we can get that Perdition going with Doran, that should be good for us. Okay, Colossal Majesty, that's cute. Ozaliv, okay. We can't stop the tree, so tree should hold us down for a little while. Sneaky Toilet, basically high noon, so you can only play one card. Oh, that is absolutely disgusting, by the way. Not as disgusting as my phlegm right now, but still pretty strong. Okay, Stock the Pantry doing its thing. I guess we'll just block the Boulder. Doesn't really matter what we block. We got to slow them down quick. Okay, Abandoned Air Temple. Let's see, so Binding the Old Gods. Boulder goes bye-bye. Pass. So from here, we can actually start taking down their damage and put them down to 13. So that actually closes us out with Tree of Perdition. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. It's the... I forgot he's played by, the Boulder played by, what is it? Mick Foley. Is that right? That was a pro wrestler, Mick Foley, that did the voice of the Boulder, which is actually kind of cute because for those that don't know, the Boulder and the joke on him is meant to be, of course, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So Boulder, Rock, you get it? Yes. But yes, it's the Boulder. We actually should have played a deck around him, though. I actually wanted to do a budget deck around the Boulder, but we just kind of ran out of time with the Avatar stuff. A shame, though. Okay. Opponent is swinging big. Wait, do we survive the hit or are we dead? Wait. Oh, we're dead, aren't we? Dang it. Wait, hold on. Can I not block? Okay, there we go. I mean, I could do this. Oh, and I'm dead. I realized also I could have. Oh, yeah, it probably wouldn't have mattered. Oh well, that's fine. I realized my math there was off. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not very good at math, everyone. It's okay. All right, so let's see. We'll keep going, everyone. Gonna see if we can try to get a couple more games in here. Still feeling pretty good, even if my voice is not the best. I'm still feeling pretty good overall about this deck as is. There are going to be some differences and things I will explain to you about if you want to play this or Fellothar or all the other Tarkir Dragonstorm cards. You actually do have quite a few options now if you want to play Toughness Matters with these colors. There actually are some sweet options. But we'll cover all that again at the end of the stream. Okay. Still trying to make sure I hang in there, so that way I'm not completely, like, feeling super dizzy here. Okay, waiting for our opponents. Okay. Hopefully anytime soon. While we're waiting for our next opponent here, I mentioned this earlier, but I'll ask again. So, has anybody actually seen currently, from what you've seen from the Strixhaven commanders, or even the Marvel ones, is there a card from any of those that you are interested in seeing a deck built around? Let me know, everyone. I would love to hear from you. Still trying to, of course, game plan those. I know that's months away. But hey, if I can see cards now, that at least kind of helps me kind of start brainstorming about what to build for the future. All right. In the meantime, Ionis, Elven, Archdruid. Okay. Looks like it's going to be elves again with some +1/+1 counter shenanigans. Okay. Let's see if we can get around that. Birth the Mellitus. We'll get out of basic planes. Our last planes. It's cute. Okay. So from here, we just need a green source. We can get a green source, we should be in business. Okay. Not a green source. That's okay. We created a wall. Played planes. Can't do any blocking just yet because that has death touch, but that's okay. No big deal yet. We have Betor, which is nice. And we have Doran coming up. We just need a green source. Come on, deck. Where's my green source at? I need something. Erickson Tower does not do it, by the way. Okay, so I guess Abandoned Air Temple is going to have to be our choice. And I guess we're bringing in Hakoda. At least Hakoda kind of gives us an idea of, like, what we are going to be drawing into. So, I guess Market might have to pull it down. Ionis coming in. Oh. Oh, God. Still so much pain. Okay. Trying to stop swinging, which is good. Okay. Hornet Nest is coming in soon. Okay. No attack still. Come on, come on, opponents. Swing at Market Gnome. Come on. Give me some card draw here. Show me some love. Opponent's got 6 cards in hand. 4 mana. We also have 4 mana. We can't do Air Temple shenanigans just yet, but we are close. Rishkar. So this might be the turn. Wait, actually, I might have to sacrifice something here to do it. Okay. Guess we'll do it now. Mark a Gnome. Gain some life, draw a card. We then blow up Dionis now. Okay, threat down for now. Okay. Oh, jeez. Come on, deck. I need that green source. Where's our green source? Ugh. We can't get our game plan off if we don't get a green source. Just one green source is all I need. Just one. Just one. Otherwise, it's going to be super awkward. I'm not going to be able to get our game plan off this way. Opponent still can't swing, though, at least. So, I mean, we're hanging in there. But we're still not quite where we want to be at. Oh, man. We could be doing a lot of damage right now if we just got that source. Come on. Come on. We got to manifest it. Even though the Great Henge... Ugh, that's a card draw engine. That's a scary card draw engine. Alright. They're drawing cards. Lots of cards. It's what elves do best, I guess. Okay. Opponents. Anything else? Counter souls. I mean, we don't have counter spells, so that doesn't matter to us. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll just start using Air Temple here to pump up. I guess better than nothing. Sentry Shelter. Dang it. This is so bad right now. Can't swing. Opponent's going off. Missing the one color in the entire deck we need, and we're allowing our opponent to get this game off. All right, we can't stop this. That's game. Wow. What an awkward draw we had. We just couldn't get off what we needed. All right, so it's okay. So here's how I'm going to do this. I want to make sure I have time for some stuff here. So let's do one more regular Brawl game here. Win or lose, no matter what happens. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. It's okay, Archer. I mean, you've seen already with variants for the game, I'm sure. You have some games where you do great and some games where you just don't do anything. But once this game is over, Sneaky Toilet, if you are there, go ahead and fire up your deck, start warming up, because after this game, we'll play a couple games and see how well we can do. Sounds good? Let's get that going. So for now, we're locking in for this final one here.
It's time to do.
Yeah, all right, okay. Okay, so we're playing against... Okay, finally we have something fresh. So we're playing against an Omen Path card. Was it Surus, Spider Silk Innovator? I have no idea what card this is in Spider-Man. I kind of forgotten that set. But, okay, much better land hand. Much better. We should be able to go off with this. Good luck there. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, 2. Arboreal Grazer off the top, which is good in the opening hand, so this is perfect. Let's get off the Triome. Perfect fixing. So we are now ahead on lands. Okay, so they create a spider token. They transform, and each legendary use spell you cast has end web. Not an easy card to build around, but okay. I guess I'll see what they're going to try to do. The token, okay. Spitter. We'll play our Wall of Blossoms. Draw a card. Okay, Besieged. That's cute. Shadowy Backstreet. Keep the planes on top. Okay, so ramp package is working here. Okay, get the planes. That's cute as well. So for now, let's play Genova. They are playing blue, so I'm worried they're going to have counter spells. And there it was. Okay. Nothing yet then. Sure. Jasper is back. It's freezing outside. Ooh. How cold is it there? Actually, I don't even know where you're at, Jasper. Don't mind me asking. Where do you live? I honestly right now can't really complain. I mean, where I'm at right now, I'm on the West Coast. So I'm in SoCal. This little fireball has sunny SoCal as his home place. And let's just say right now, weather is very nice, but I also have to sympathize and understand that not all y'all are in places where the weather is as nice as I am. So hopefully you guys are all comfy where you're at. Okay, let's see. Opponents. What else you got? 51 degrees. Okay. A little chilly. Just a little bit. Okay, so. All right, this is our turn. They tapped out, so Doran now comes in. Besieged. Archer's Parapet. We swing with just our one creature here for a 3/6. I realize, wait, they probably block. Okay. It's all good. So, opponent now has their card flipped. Try to do in web shenanigans. It's only legendary spells. Okay. Just in case they have any pump or stuff, we'll just let that slide. Okay, opponent. Anything else? See, you told that weather is dope here. I say generally. Oh, South Africa generally has beautiful weather. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you're halfway across the world. I'm sure it is nice where you are right now. I'm glad it's beautiful weather for you, Sneaky. Yeah, he's got some good weather there. Oh, opponent here. Okay, trying to hit us with Elish Norn. I realize that's also a card you could put into this deck, but we'll talk about that at the end. So here's how we do this. Elish Norn's got to go bye-bye. Nice. Okay, so we're back in this fight. We're not down yet. Normally, an Elish Norn is game over for any ordinary deck, but thankfully, since we're a Toughness Matters deck, we don't care. So there you go. We managed to actually outdo an Elish Norn. There were definitely a lot of cards I omitted in this version of our deck, but again, I will talk about that at the end of the stream. Okay. Opponents. What else you got? Do they tap for Ulthros? They do? Oh, they do. Okay. Okay. No, that's a good idea, but okay. Okay. Anything else, opponents? Do they untap? Okay, we got End Web. All right. Opponent here trying to fight with Kolga. Well, that's annoying. Not the worst. We can always recast Doran. Surus coming back in. Maybe there's Spitter again. Okay, opponents. Anything else? Okay, sack the Verdant Catacombs. We will get out Lush Portico. Be right back. Okay, that's cool. Throw away the Forest Root. We don't need that right now. Come on, we need... Okay, Abandoned Air Temple's good. So, Doran coming back in. We want to get this fight going. So, let's see here. Okay, Kolga can still block. So that takes out Arboreal Grazer. Annoying, but not the worst. We're just trying to fight through and just get those points of damage where we can. And okay, so when they attack, they destroy an artifact or enchantment. We don't have anything that worries about that, so we'll see. No. Opponents. Wow. That was painful. No blocks. Down to 13. Okay, Turtle Duck. 4. We'll remove a counter. Bring back our Banadork. While we swing, we can still do some damage. I know, today has been board wipe city today. Like, literally almost every other game I had. The only reason why you get blowed up is because we have to deal with a lot of board wipes. But it is something I realized I should probably address with this once we get to the wrap-up tonight. We'll cover that soon. Okay, last one. Okay, oh, this is beautiful. This is actually what can help us out here. So, what do we put this on top of? Let's put it on the Turtle Duck. Opponents. Scalding Tarn. Okay, down to 4. Opponents. Do they have an answer? No. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. All right, well, this is it. Big swing here. Do we have enough to stop them? No. Yes, victory for us. And that'll be a great way to end this part of the stream, everyone. Nice, nice. Yeah, we had fun with that match. Of course we did. Very nice. Okay. Whew, okay. Jasper, you should play a new game live stream. Just suggesting for your next live stream. You know what? I will say this, Jasper. I know I'm primarily a Magic the Gathering player and I like to play my card game, but I will try to start doing some more exclusive stuff for those that are members of the channel. If you catch the stream while it's live, you could be able to watch the game. But however, we'll then archive those other games. So I'll start digging through maybe like Steam that I have, and maybe I can start pulling out some more fun stuff whenever I have a little bit of extra bonus time. Maybe do some other random gooms. Why did I say gooms? Why did I say gooms? I mean games. Words are hard. Anyways, I'm sick. That's my excuse. Any case, thanks again for that, everyone. So, Sneaky Toilet, if you are there, your time has now come, my fire friend. Fire up whatever you got. Yes. Okay. And we are going to be playing. Let's see. So, what do we want to play against him with? Let's play. Oh, actually, wait. That's not the correct one. Let me play. I'll play with our midweek Magic event deck. So I actually put this up as a bonus video, and this is going to get archived for members only later on. But for now, this is actually up right now on the channel. If you want to check that video out, that was when I was supposed to stream, and it didn't go out as I planned. So might as well just do a live demonstration here now. Okay. You're not a member of the channel? That's okay, Jasper. Don't feel like you have to spend money. I'm not going to expect you to spend money, especially because, I mean, if you're underage, I'm not going to expect anybody again to spend money on me. As long as you're watching, I still appreciate that. Okay, so for now, I mean, if you want to also catch the replays, we also have replays for myself on X as well, or I should say, well, for those that still say it, Twitter. So FYI, Flood Farm. Let's play Lightstall Inquisitor. Let's get a sneak peek at our opponent here. Got the exile a card. Okay, Sneaky Toilet. What are you exiling? So he puts away a land. Now it comes in tapped. So that gives us time now. Okay, Meticulous Archive. Keep that on top. Okay, first hit, down to 18. So let's see. What's Sneaky Toilet trying to do here, everyone? Can he stop us? Let's go to Johnny. Okay. Making the tokens. That's cute. Okay, so from here... What's this anchorage? No attacks yet. Let's see. got his fatal passage. Cracking it. Okay, opponents. Okay, Sneaky Toilet right here. Got 5 cards in hand. 4 mana open. You gonna swing? Nope. He makes another token though. That's cute.
Side by side.
Kivkin, doing the thing. We're gonna dig already for a card. I'm a little antsy now. Okay, we'll keep that. Play here. Stock up. Okay, we're digging for answers. Unless you have an answer for me, we should be able to get 2 cards off of this. Ooh, he's also doing Consult and Star Charge, but he's doing it for full price. Okay, Sneaky Toilet and both myself are trying to dig out for our answers to whatever either one of us have against the other. So I think we'll do it that way. Okay, that should be good. No attacks yet. Okay. Still making tokens.
My ally stands strong.
Swinging. Okay, we will not block against you. Okay. Still nothing yet. So, we'll use Restless Anchorage. Johnny there is a little scary. Okay, make a map token. We need to take out that Johnny he has. That is a really tough card to stop. Okay, come on. Give me something good. Jasper, okay, well, I'm going to play my favorite game now. See ya. Have a good day. Thanks again for joining us today there, Jasper. And thanks again for being there for the stream, everyone. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Always be sure to burn bright. Later. Okay. Still making more tokens. Sneaky Toilet, try to get cheeky here. Okay, we're at 16. Meticulous Archive. Surveilling. Alright, time to get lost. Oh, virtual hug. Oh, you're so nice. Okay. Okay, dig it again. Okay, what do we want here? Okay. Inquisitor number 2. Okay, exile another card there. Sneaky Toilet. Okay, what does he exile? What is he exiling? Curious to know. Okay, it's a negate. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting choice. Okay, they do block with the token. That's cute. Okay. So, we're in an interesting standstill here with our fiery friend. 5 mana open, tucked away in the gate, still making tokens, which is beyond annoying. But we're going to see if we can try to find a way around this. So, okay. Okay, do you block Sneaky Toilet? Oop, double block. All right. Okay. Pass here. He's going to ultimate soon, so I got to really stop him before he gets to that. Can we stop our fiery friend, everyone? 6 loyalty right now. He needs to get to 8. He's still taking up.
Your size belies your bravery.
Does he swing? He does. Take the damage. Got a 15. Okay, come on. Can our deck do this? Okay, Johnny. I hit you with Get Lost. Do you have an answer, opponent? Does Sneaky Toilet have a way to stop us? Does he play the negate? It's now costing him 3 mana, by the way. Okay, I don't know. Can you stop us? We will see. Oh, 3 steps ahead. Okay, and I'm sorry. No more lies. All right, Ajani is down. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, now we're back in this fight. So with that, there we go. Much better. I mean, you can block, that's fine. But now our life gain will start getting us back into this fight. Okay, so there we go. Sneaky Toilet. You thought you were sneaky against us, if you will, but we have ways of... Oh, he actually blew us up. Okay, fine. I guess we have another way of getting around this. Thanks up more lights. Map tokens down to 18. Okay, well, I mean, we have our own answers now. So, can we stop our fiery friend? Let's see if we can. Stock up. He's digging for an answer. He needs something. Okay. All right, that's cute. Okay, Sneaky Toilet. Do you have an answer? No, they do not. And this is now we can hopefully make our comeback here. Gain some life. Draw some cards. Beautiful. And swing here. Down to 14. All right, Angelic Control, everyone. It's working. It is working. And this deck, again, is a standard deck. So if you do like it, we do have a link from our previous video we threw up earlier this week. Okay. That's fine. So from here, I guess we'll turn on our land now. And turn on another land. Make our map tokens. Down to 9. Okay, and then from here... see what else we dig out. Okay, another land. Another land. Okay. Okay, well, at least we were able to filter through our deck pretty quick there. So far it is working. Ooh, Elspeth. Can we stop Elspeth? She's going to start making tokens, and they're going to be so annoying to get through. But we do have answers around even this. Yep. Get stock up. Pumping it up. Okay. I guess we'll draw a card, discard card. We'll throw away Day of Judgment. Okay, so... I think the best way to do this. Okay, I think we'll do it this way. Create those map tokens. Down to 7. Okay. We are close to the end here. We're going to try. Can we stop Sneaky Toilet in our final game for today? He is down to 7. We're at 19. Although both of us are mostly almost match for match controlling each other. It is coming down to a war of attrition. Okay. But he does have Elspeth, which can create a lot of soldier tokens very quickly. Okay. Let's see. Do you counter that? Ooh, does he? Does he? Does he have an answer? No, he doesn't. Yes. Okay. Anything else? Make some more tokens. That's cute. That's cool. Does he swing? He doesn't. Okay, so this is our turn to do this. Okay, so we're going to try to make another Soulstone Sanctuary. Okay, so we made another land there, which is great. There we go. And with that... Yay. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay. Stock up to make sure we can find what else we need. Opponents. Ooh, you normalizes. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I realized we probably could have won there. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. I realize now, and I'm pretty sure Sneaky Toilet probably pointed out as well. Why didn't I just use that token? Okay. But there's still lands, Sneaky Toilet. You can't bounce them because it only affects non-land tokens. We can still get around him, everyone. He needs literal, like, spot removal to stop us. I mean, this is going to hurt us pretty hard, but it won't kill us. High noon? Okay, that's fine too. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Victory now goes to us with, wow, of all the cards in my deck, Secret Tunnel was the victory here. Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel. Oh my goodness. I have no voice right now and I don't care. Yes, we got the victory there. What do you say to that, Zuko?
That's rough, buddy.
Okay, good game, my fire friend. All right, well done, well done. All right, I think that'll be it for our match for today, everyone. Good job there, Sneaky Toilet. Good game to you, my fiery friend. That was actually a good one. I didn't know if I was going to win that one. But, wow. I didn't think Secret Tunnel, out of all the cards in our deck, that was the one that actually got us the win. I got to highlight that one for the future. Okay. But there, good job, good job. Okay, so we're running out of time here because we do need to wrap up, and also I got to take care of some other things, even though I'm still kind of not feeling well. But let's now talk about our deck, everyone. So, our Grown Tough deck. Our deck that features Doran from Lorwyn Eclipse. What do you think of the deck, everyone? Do you like the deck, and would you play this deck in any way, shape, or form? Truth be told, I do like this deck, but the tricky part right now is Doran better than the other Abzan commanders that do the same thing as him, just in slightly different ways? Obviously, on a budget, we weren't highlighting them because we wanted to focus specifically on Doran here. And overall, from what I feel, we actually did a pretty good job today of what we were trying to pull off. So I was happy with the wins. The deck felt pretty good. It didn't feel like we were kind of clunky at any time. Doran, once it hits the field, is very hard to handle once we have other cards swinging in for extra bonus damage. So Doran, however, is key to the deck. There are other cards they can use, but you really want Doran to come in to give you the cheaper mana cost and to ensure that you can start pushing through damage. Some of the key cards that really do help out with this is Bedrock Tortoise, and other cards that can help make sure that we can bring stuff back like Slumbering Walker here, or other cards like Reaping Willow. So these will be, again, the cards that will help recurse some stuff. If you like the upgraded deck, again, that'll be, of course, located in the details of this video in just a little bit. But with this one, since you can utilize here both Fellothar and Betor in the same deck with Doran, depending on how you build the deck will determine which of these commanders is better for you. Betor here is pretty much interchangeable with Doran, but at the same time, if you're looking for an aggro plan, stick to Doran because it's immediate damage, which is great. Fellothar is solid, but I guess it kind of depends. If you want Fellothar more for the card draw and the sacrifice, that's fine. You can get a ton of card draw with him. His ability technically makes it easier for you to swing with everything, whether you have Defender or if you just have regular high toughness creatures. So that's actually, you can interchange either one of them. However, Doran gets you more damage faster than Fellothar. On the other hand, Fellothar is more defensive. I guess that, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I'm trying to make the point out that both of them are all interchangeable with this, Bedor. So whatever you feel it works best for you, you can use any one of these cards as your commander. They all work really well. So you can actually kind of interchange what you want the deck to do. There were some cards that I've omitted that I realize now looking back, I probably could have put some other stuff in there. So other cards that I would recommend that have high toughness that you might want to consider for the deck, or other ways you can kind of help protect yourself. I didn't put in cards like Swords to Plowshare. I probably should have done that. Ways of protecting yourself with more high toughness creatures. It really, again, it just kind of depends on how you want to build the deck. And they all don't have to be super high toughness, but you really want to get more value from a bigger variance. Like cards like Taru here can also be nice for us. That helps us out with the high toughness shenanigans. If you want, you can also, what was it here? If you want to protect yourself, Ghostly Prison can slow down your opponent. Cosmograd Zenith, it makes more tokens, so that toughness really here doesn't matter too much, but it's something you can do. If you want to protect yourself, use cards like Eerie Interlude to kind of bounce things back and forth. If you care more about life gain, Heliod helps you out. Kanaji Sunwing also has higher toughness and also makes your opponent's creatures enter tap, so that can be good for you. Other upgrades that I can recommend for you, Ultec Matter Weaver also can be a nice one here. Makes for you tokens of artifacts that you can use to kind of either do some more ramping or other shenanigans for you. So that's also pretty nice. Let's see, other cards that I can recommend. Righteous Valkyrie, although you kind of want to tweak your deck a little bit more to make Righteous Valkyrie work better for you. It is high toughness, but you really want to focus more on angels and clerics if you want to get more value out of it. So that one is going to be more for personal preference. Suki has high toughness, but her ability is kind of awkward because her creature bonus will only give you a +1 to power. We want a bigger difference between toughness and power to get better value out of the deck. If you want good wraths, Split Up can also be really good for you if you have aggressive opponents. If you want to, yes, you can use Teferi's Protection. I omitted that because it's one of those cards that's like, it's brain dead good. So use it if you want to. But again, I omitted it because I really wanted to highlight other cards in the deck. Speaking of other cards in the deck that could help you out, you can use Appa as well if you want to protect yourself in your game plan because he is a 3/4. So good stats there. If you want to do more stuff with enchantments, you can use here Archon, Sentence Grace. But again, this is mostly more for token decks. So it kind of depends on, again, how you want to build the deck. Overall, the only other things I would probably recommend for you, Luminous Broodmoth. That can actually be a pretty good card for you. It brings back your cards to the battlefield with flying counters on them so that you can reuse them over and over again. So that's actually pretty sweet. Let's see here. What was the other card I was trying to look up here? If you need a little bit more protection, Smothering Tithe, that can also be good. Again, same thing. It's one of those like, you can use it if you want to, but you don't have to. Angel of Destiny also has pretty good here. So if you want to go back to using like Angels, this can be a solid card for you because again, the 2/6 bonus is pretty good difference there for power and getting more value out of the deck. If you want more wraths, you also can use Doomscar. You have Cleansing Nova. It really kind of just depends on how you want to do that. And then what was the other card I was going to bring out there? So on the top end of the curve, there it is. So of course, Elish Norn, I did omit this, but if you want to be really, really nasty, this can be something that would lock out a lot of opponents' decks because the toughness matters, gives you a minus bonus, but the -2/-2 will devastate a lot of go wide small decks. So something to FYI for you. In terms of black cards that I would probably recommend, faster ramp like Dark Ritual can help you out there. I don't know, like I could probably go all day about like stuff that you want to build around, but high toughness, Piper the Swarm, but again, this is mostly for token decks. So again, even though something has high toughness, that doesn't mean it's going to be good for the deck. You could use Sorin. That actually is pretty good for you. So the Extort is pretty sweet for you to life gain and drain. Sinkhole Surveyor, same thing. You can Endure with it for tokens if you want to just chump block. So it's up to you on that one. Sidisi, that could be pretty good too. But again, you really not got to tweak the deck to use these cards a little bit more effectively. But you kind of get what I'm trying to say here, everyone. There's so many different ways you can kind of like mix and match what you want. So play around with it a little bit, see what you do like. And if you do like what we have, one more time, these links for both the budget and the non-budget ones will be located in the details of the stream once I'm done in a few minutes. Cookie, hi, hello, my fire friend. Oh no, we're on the tail end of the stream, but I still appreciate you popping in just the same. So thank you again for that, my fire friend. How you doing today? Hopefully having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Okay, and also do apologize, my voice is still kind of messed up, so I'm still trying to recover from being sick. But again, some way, somehow we managed to get off the stream today, so that's pretty good, right? Okay, any case, for the end of the stream, before we finish it off for today, everyone, my true fire friends who are still here at the very end of the stream, here's a sneak peek as to what we're going to be building. Hopefully, again, I'll have just enough voice work to get this done. So, we'll be doing a Kithkin aggro deck for our next budget deck. So, this is going to be for standard. We'll get gameplay for this in a little bit, but this is actually pretty much set to go. So, that'll be hopefully going up Monday. At the worst, if I still need to recover a little bit more, I'll put this up on Tuesday morning. Either way, we'll have something for you. And in terms of beyond that, we do have a new deck that's focused on the Commander Precon. So we'll be using Auntie Ul. We're doing a deck that's focused on Goblins and -1/-1 counters. So that is coming up soon. That'll be probably our next live stream, maybe tomorrow, depending on, again, how I feel. So hopefully I can get that off. We'll also use a Tempo Fade deck, so this is going to be built for the Pioneer format. This is also going to be something I'm still kind of tweaking a little bit, but it's mostly done. This will be a deck that we're going to be setting up for, again, Pioneer in a couple weeks, so that'll be coming up soon. Don't worry, we will be doing that. And for future deck techs, we still have all of the basically decks that we're going to try to finish up. Now that we're also going to be getting back to Strixhaven, we'll probably save Killian and Greta for once we get to Strixhaven, and those budget decks will be coming up also down the pipeline. So we'll still be probably doing Tatyova and Memnon here for our future ones. Beyond that, I mean, it really kind of depends on what kind of tickles my fancy, but I'm pretty sure that should pretty much cover what we have for today. Otherwise, thanks again for joining us, everyone. Oh, you're really cold where you are, Cookie? Well, hopefully, again, you are bundled up. Try to stay warm as much as you can, because I didn't, and that's partially the reason why I might have gotten sick. Also, maybe, and again, not throwing her under the bus, but also Mrs. Inferno was also, she was not feeling well, so let's just say she probably got me sick too. Oop. Hopefully she doesn't hear this. Any case, that's going to be it for today, everyone. Before we go, as I always like to do, the one thing I always am happy to do for everyone that popped in today, here's my shout out to all of you that were in the chat and chatted with me today. So thank you once again to everyone that I see. So Sneaky Toilet, as always, thanks again for popping in. Slim Victoriano, I know you may not be here anymore, but thanks again for popping in as well. Jasper, I know you already left for the day, but thanks again also for chatting for me for a little bit there. We'll see if maybe we can get some other games going on for bonus content. Den Splendid, as always, appreciate you being there as well for me. So thank you for that. And then others that I want to give a shout out to, our new fiery friend here, Archer78. So thanks again for joining us on Twitch there. And hopefully, again, we can help you out with upgrading some future budget decks. Check out my stuff they have. And then finally, of course, Cookie, thanks again for popping in just for a little bit there. And for those of you that are watching me across any of my other locations, whether you're watching on Instagram, Twitch, X, or YouTube, I appreciate your support wherever you're watching me. But otherwise, that's it for today, everyone. I probably should be resting my voice now because I'm completely wrecked at this point. But in any case, that's it for me, everyone. Gonna take some more meds now. And again, I want to wish everyone a wonderful day. Have a great weekend now. Wow, we're actually done with January now. We're going to be going right into February. Wow, the month flew by. But in any case, before I go, everyone, I do want to leave you with one more important thing before we all end it for today. Just remember that no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. We'll hopefully see you again later this weekend, everyone. Later.